Alright, it looks like we're live. So that's a good thing. We'll see what's going on here with this. So all hail the Clicks crew. Let's get that one out of the way. It looks like all my levels are fine on everything. Here in a little bit, Howard should be joining us so that he can be on here. We're going to talk about the new set, nationals, and stuff like that. Just kind of get you guys primed up for this Auxxit stuff. I think this is actually a pretty cool format I've seen here. So if you guys can hear everything and see everything okay, just hit F in the comments so that I know that you can hear and see everything okay. Yeah, here. So we're kind of doing a little thing on two different devices here so I don't bog down the old 8-year-old desktop too bad. But yeah, so if you guys have any questions, go ahead and open up the Auxxit app. I'm in there now. I'll be more than happy to answer them. When Howard comes on, we're gonna switch over to having we're gonna switch over so that him and I can both talk about all the stuff, do our best to answer any questions that you guys have. I think but yeah, so getting back to, I was like, what was I talking about? The Auxxit app itself seems really cool. Definitely, Howard being on it means something to me because he tends to not back things that aren't going to work out. Okay, so it seems like a few people can hear what's going on. That's good. Yeah, the Auxxit app, I just got a new phone, so I had to download it on there. Works cool. I like that the chat room kind of aspect of it's there. It's pretty cool. Howard and I, we did a live stream. Oh, not a live stream. We recorded something a while ago where we were talking about it. And if you've ever been to like a live auction type deal, it feels more like that than eBay does. Because eBay, like when it ticks all the way down, you have like the people like sniping stuff, quote unquote. Whereas in a real auction setting, once somebody makes that bid, then the auctioneer gives you an opportunity to make a counter bid. So I do kind of like that. It helps people as a seller, but it also gives people a chance to, rather than lose out on something by a nickel. It's like, well, just pay an extra dime and get it. So the phone I ended up getting, I used to have a Galaxy S7, but the batteries on those historically are not that great. And then we were my wife's phone battery it wasn't holding a charge. It would go from like 100% down to 0 with minimal use after like 5 hours. So we ended up going to the Samsung store rather than go to our service provider. And we just bought jailbroke Samsung Galaxy S10es. And they've been pretty good so far. I know that it's not the newest phone on the block, but price was getting a little prohibitive on those new ones. So we got $300 trade-in credit for each of our phones for trading that in. So it made the price, while still pretty expensive to just buy outright, it made it doable for us. So we got those, and I've been pretty happy with it so far. I've had it, this is week 2, so I like it. The only thing I don't like, and basically all the phone companies do it with every phone now, is the charger's a different shape. So all my chargers for my S7 no longer work. So I have to get an update for that. But buy like a new charger for my phone, a new charger for at work, and stuff like that. Because otherwise, what happens is I take my charger from home, and then it's just stays at work, and I can't charge my phone or something. But yep, you are welcome, William, for the Troll and Toad discount code. Hopefully, you guys are getting some use out of that. They do have singles today listed on their website if you miss out on something here. Yeah, and also speaking of that, somebody called me out today on my video that had 2 boosters on it, and that's fine. I always get a chuckle out of that. But I only had 2 boosters today because I get stuff from the channel sponsors, trollandtoad.com, and I get stuff from Lucky Dice also. And in order to not break street date, they got to ship the day that it sells. So I always lag behind a day or two in my unboxings. So this time I was like, you know what, I'll just go to my LGS that I normally play at, pick up a couple boosters just so I have some semblance of an unboxing. So that's what I did. But some people don't. I like to do a whole case or a brick unboxing because, like that person said, it gives you a sense of distribution on how many of each rarity you get. But I didn't want to drop $100 on something just to be on there. Yeah, the Charger graveyard. Yes, it saddens me. And you know what, too? I can't bring myself to throw away, like, the cables or anything, like, because every time I think about it, I'm just like, I might need this for a different device later that's not even the device it was meant for, but it, like, meets the criteria to recharge it or use it. So I've heard that that's, like, an adult thing, and it bothers me a lot. Just kind of like I can't bring myself to throw away an HDMI cable because I'm sure I'll find what it goes with. Kill the hat. I'm an Aggie. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Plus, my hair is like really long now. I've got to go get the COVID cut, and so here we are with all that stuff. And so the hat's just to kind of suppress that a little bit there. But yeah. So nationals and stuff like that. So there's for the Rock Cup, which is I believe considered a national, and we'll discuss this more with Howard because he'll be the official person for that. Is it's all going to be online this year because of everything that's going on. So it seems pretty interesting. There's still plenty of time to register for everything for singles and teams. Team nationals this year is going to be Extreme Highlander. So I got together a 3-person group. 2 of us were on our top 8 U.S. nationals team a couple years ago, and then we got 1 new guy that we're very excited about. So we're gonna try him out and see how he does. So you'll see stuff about that whenever the time comes. But I think the Extreme Highlander is kind of a cool concept. So what that means is, normally you have your Highlander rule where you can only have 1 particular figure of a particular set and set number on your team, and that's all you get. Whereas Extreme Highlander in this team setting is only 1 copy of that figure with that particular set and set number can be used amongst all 3 members of your team. So that is something that I think is a cool little twist because it makes it so that you can't all run the same team style. You can't. It was last year, 2 years ago, you were horrible. Might have been, I don't know. But anyway, somebody in here is talking. I think I know who you are, though. I mean, I'm still like not great. But anyway, so we've got a new guy, and the cool thing, like I was going to say about the team nationals, was that it's going to force you to use teams that you wouldn't normally use, along with figures you wouldn't normally use. So trying to formulate our teams that we're going to be using for that has been really cool. I have some cool stuff that I would have not thought to use just because I was trying to give my teammates the biggest figure pool possible of what I would call like the big ticket items. So hopefully they're able to make use of that. We're kind of hashing out what everybody's going to use. But as we play, do kind of our warm-up matches and stuff like that, we're going to more figure out what everybody's team is for that stuff. So that's cool there. And then there's also going to be singles nationals, which is going to be there. All right, so hold on a second. I'm going to try to get Howard on here in just a second. So bear with me if something happens to the stream. I'm just trying to switch it over for us. So let's see here. Let's see here. Technology is key. Alright, so let's go ahead. We're going to call Howard. And we're going to see how this goes. My computer is not happy right this second having all this open. Ugh. My goodness. Okay. Oh, hold on a second. I'll try to call you. Alright, let's place a call. Alright. Oh, there we go. Technology. I've hit like the pickup button like 3 times on this and it's not picking up. So hold on one second. We might end up having to cut the stream and then connect on the call and then see how that goes. So hold on a second. Let's see though if we can get this going first. All right. So give me 1 second to cut the live stream, and then I'm going to connect on the call and then hop back on.